Well, hey, real estate fans, welcome back to the podcast. I'm Alice Lema. I'm a broker at John Scott Real Estate in beautiful Southern Oregon. And this week, our topic, some money is better than no money. Sellers start to compromise and buyers slurp up the deals. So what's happening here, summer 2025? Higher inventory and fewer buyers are finally taking their toll. Sellers are finally getting realistic with their prices and terms, and buyers are finally coming off the sidelines and scooping up the best properties. Now, listing inventory has been going up here in Southern Oregon. We've been tracking the increase in listing activity all three counties since late last summer. So if you watch this podcast with any regularity, you got the alarm banner many months ago. But here we are, summer 2025, and year over year this week, Jackson County residential inventory up 13%. Klamath County up 42% year over year this week, and Josephine County up 12%. Now, just a side note, it's highly unusual that all three counties have in either a movement in unison. So if something happens in all three counties in the same direction at the same time, that's noteworthy, folks. So make a note. Last year, buyers stayed on the sidelines. We really didn't have enough buyers last year. And now the sellers are reacting by lowering the prices, and the buyers are kind of coming out and starting to shop a little bit more. So sellers, one of the things I'm noticing that is working, and it's creative, is when you go on the market, if you're new on the market, you put your price either under market or slightly at market. And that can create multiple offers and drive the price up a little bit. We don't have the big spikes like we used to a few years ago, but that is a technique that might work. If you're on the market already, sellers, then do another price reduction, do something to improve the property, or start adding some goodies in the concessions, like I'll pay your closing costs, or at least pay half, or I'll move out sooner, or I'll throw in blah, 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 just try to sweeten the pot a little bit. Buyers, do brave the high interest rates because it's going to be worth it. Real estate prices ebb and flow, interest rates ebb and flow. It's just all part of the real estate cycle. But buyers, if you hang in there, you can get such a good deal. And we're watching that some properties that have been on the market definitely more than 30 days, but more like 90 days to 120 days, even if they have not done a price change, they're sitting around talking about what to do with the house. So buyers, be bold. That's my message to you, is be bold and ask for things. Be careful that you're picking the right seller who has the right mental state when you ask for things, because you don't want to turn them completely off and have them throw your offer away. I'm just joking. People don't throw offers away, but you know what I mean. So don't push it too much, but do think carefully about putting your offer together, and be brave to ask for some concessions. So that's our podcast for today. I also encourage you to look at the Market Statistics podcast that comes out. It does a deep dive on all three counties and what's going on. And we also have our new landlord podcast with Home Nest Property Management, of which I am an investor. And we're giving some good landlord tenant advice on that podcast as well. And as always, please like and subscribe. We want to know if you're enjoying the content, because we'll do more. In the meantime, text me, call me, 541-301-7980. That's 541-301-7980. I want to be your agent, a great listing agent, great buyer's agent, great with investment property, obviously. I'm an investor myself, have Home Nest Property Management, and great to talk and just decide what to do in your life. Okay. And that doesn't cost you anything. Have a great Southern Oregon weekend. We'll see you next time. Bye, folks.